गुड इवनिंग आदित्य। हेलो। हेलो।
Good evening, sir.
आई एम ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir.
नाउ स्क्रीन इज विजिबल टू यू? आदित्य, जस्ट कंफर्म, आवर स्क्रीन इज विजिबल टू यू?
Yes, sir.
सो लास्ट क्लास में बहुत ज्यादा इंटरनेट कनेक्शन कट हो रहा था, इंटरनेट इशू की वजह से हम लोग अच्छे से डिस्कस नहीं कर पाए थे। लाइक हम ये जब ऐसे क्वेश्चन होते हैं 20C10 into 15C0, इट मींस इट एक्सप्रेसिंग दैट कि ये दो बाइनोमियल कोएफिशिएंट का मल्टीपल्स है, राइट? ऑब्जर्व दैट 20C10 into 15C0 plus 20C9 into 15C1 plus like that, right? Can I start, Aditi? Okay. So see, 1 plus x power 20 nc0, right, plus nc1x plus nc2 x square, like that. nc20 is, it means here n is 20, right? So we can write 20C0 into plus 20C1x plus 20C2x square, like that, up to 20C20x power 20, and 1 plus x power 15, because here you can see it is a multiple of 20C10 into 15C0, 20C9 into 15C1। ये कब आएगा? जब हम 1 प्लस एक्स पावर 20 का एक्सपेंशन लिखेंगे तो हमें 20C10 मिलेगा, 20C9, 20C8 लाइक दैट मिलेगा। एंड जब हम 1 प्लस एक्स पावर 15 का एक्सपेंशन लिखेंगे तो हमें वो चीजें मिलेगी। तो 15C0 प्लस 15C1x प्लस 15C2x स्क्वायर, like that, up to 15x power 15। so because हम लोग को दो कोएफिशिएंट का मल्टीपल चाहिए, सो दोनों इक्वेशन को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 1 plus 35 will get 1 plus, so now we need to multiply this with 20C0 plus 20C1x plus, like that, 20C20x20 into 15C0 plus 15C1 plus, like that, 15C15। so we need to find 20C10 into 15C। we observe that here if you sum two r value, you always get 10. 9 plus 1 equal to 10, 8 plus 2 equal to 10. So we need to compare the coefficient of x power 10. So from LHS 35 C10, give your answer 20C0 into 15C10 plus 20C10 into 15C0 plus 20C9 into 15C1 plus, like that, 20C0 into 15C10। so this is your answer, 35C10, right? This is your answer. Got it, Aditi? आदिति, समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
मधुसूदन, आपको समझ में आया? इसमें क्या करना होता है, ऐसे अगर दो बाइनोमियल कोएफिशिएंट के मल्टीपल्स है तो आपको ऑब्जर्व करना है कि किस गिन का है। So 20C10 into 15C0, 20C9, 50C. We can see R, if you add lower coefficient R, here is R 9 plus 1, 10 always 8 plus 2. And we can see 20C0 कब आएगा हमें, जब 1 plus x power 20 का एक्सपेंशन लिखेंगे तो कोएफिशिएंट आएगा. और 15C0 कब आएगा, 15C1 15C2 जब 1 plus x, तो दोनों को अगर हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो LHS become 1 plus x power 35, and we need to compare the coefficient of x power 10, right? So every time sum is 10, so compare. So 35C10 give your answer for that question, right? 35C10 is your answer, right? So now next question is the greatest integer less than or equal to root 2 plus 1 power 6 is. So we can't do that root 2 plus 1 power 6 power right integer. आप इसको एग्जैक्ट बता सकते हैं कि ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर क्या है रूट 2 plus 1 by 6 का वैल्यू पुट करके? It is not possible to do that. So we need to use by binomial expansion, right? So in this question, if you see root 2 value is 1.414, right? Plus 1 power 6 approximately. So it, if you power 6, it I plus f, you can write I plus f. I is integer and f something, you can see 0.5 square equal to 0.25 and 1.5 square 1.5 1, if you square 1.25 square 2.25, right? So we can write as a I plus f. I means integer 2 plus 0.25, right? So here is also is a fractional number, not integer, right? So 2.14, right? So we can write as a root 2 plus 1 is equal to I plus power 6 equal to I plus f, where I is, where I belong to integer, right? I belong to integer. And f is f equal to fractional part. Do you know fractional part? 0.5, 0.2, 0.3 is example for fractional part. 0.12, 0.13, like that is a fractional part. So also notation for the fractional part is this curly bracket. We will study in the relation and function chapter for more about fractional part. So f is a fractional part and I is integer. Understood, Aditi? Root 2 plus 1 power always give integer plus fractional part, right? So now we need to find root 2 plus 1 conjugate. Okay, so root 2 minus 1 by 6, let I am saying this is a p, it gives root 2 minus 1 give p. P also is a fractional number, right? So because root 2 minus 1 power 6, it means 1.414 minus 1 power 6 always give number between 0 to 1, right? So we can say P f belong to 0 to 1, fractional part always belong to 0 to 1, and P also belong to 0 to 1, right? Root 2 power root 2 minus 1 power 6, it give answer number between 0 to 1. Got it, Aditi? Always. So now our task is to add these two. First, this is the first equation, this is second equation. If you add these two equations, it becomes I plus f plus p. LHS and RHS is root 2 plus 1 power 6 plus root 2 minus 1 power 6. Got it, Aditi? So now if you calculate 2 times 6 is 0, right? Plus 6 is 2 root 2 power 2, right? 6 is 4 root 2 power 4 plus 6 is 6 root 2 power 6, right? Aditi, understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is an even integer. If this expression is even integer, right? Got it? If you power 2, it will always give even integer, right? 2 multiply. This is a give number, integer number, right? 6 is 0 is 1, right? 62 is something what? If you calculate this, it becomes 198, I think, right? Calculate this and give the answer. 198, right? So is an integer, and here is I plus f plus p, right? Equal to 198. So f plus p equal to, I can say 198 minus I is integer. So RHS is always integer, right? RHS integer. So f plus p, if it is correct, it means f plus p also is integer. F plus p equal to integer, we can say easily. If RHS is always integer, it means f plus p also integer, right? So now is, so f is belong to 0 to 1 and also p is belong to 0 to 1. So if you add these two inequality, we get 0 to f plus p is f 0 to f plus p 2, right? And we know that f plus p is an integer. It means saying f plus p 0 to 2, f plus p value is equal to 1, right? Only possible value f plus p is equal to 1 because f plus p is an integer and f plus p belongs to 0 to 2. It means f plus p equal to 1, right? Aditi, understood? So now I plus 1 equal to 198. So I is equal to 197. So हमारा greatest integer क्या हो गया? 197 is our answer, right? So I asking the greatest integer less than or equal to this. So integer I assume that this value is I plus f. So I is equal to 197 is answer. What? अदिति समझ में आया? फिर से मैं रिपीट करूं? मधुसूदन, आपको समझ में आया? अदिति,
Yes.
अदिति,
Yes,
आपको समझ
sir.
में आया?
हाँ, sir.
ओके, अगर प्रॉब्लम कहीं तो पूछ लीजिए, ठीक है? यू कैन आस्क. मधुसूदन,
Yes, sir.
मैं समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Doubt? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now your task is to do homework. I am giving homework question. Okay, similar question I will discuss in the next class. If you solve or not. If similar question I am giving, if 5 plus 2 root 6 power n equal to I plus f, where I is an integer and 0 to f1, the I is equal to A option 1 by f minus f, B option 1 by 1 plus f minus f, C option 1 by 1 minus f minus f, D none of these. So this question can God, I am muted. Hello? Hello, Aditi? 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 Madhusudan? Are you here? ये क्या हो रहा है? Oh, what happened? आप लोग मीटिंग से रिमूव हो गए थे क्या?
No, so the meeting was paused. It was showing that you didn't have a proper connection, so the meeting was paused.
Oh my God. Okay, no issue. What happened? Understood. समझ में आया क्या? कुछ तो समझ में नहीं आया होगा. I'm saying multinomial theorem. Now repeat. I am repeating. Like that is a question. Find the coefficient of x square y8 in the x plus y power 10. Like that. Find the coefficient. Second question. Find the coefficient of x square y cube z8. You can see x in the expansion of x in the x plus y plus z power 30. So we can see if you write a plus x power n expansion like that, we can this term also written as summation of r equal to 0 to n ncr a power n minus r x power r. This is general term. So if you write ncr n factorial upon r factorial n minus r factorial upon a power n minus r x power r. If you assume that n minus r is equal to s, right? So we can write as a n factorial upon r factorial s factorial a power s into x power r. So in the general form, I am saying if you need to find the coefficient of x1 power something, x2 power something, x3 in the expansion of x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to xr power n. So we can write as a x1 n1 n factorial upon n1 factorial n2 factorial n3 up to nr like that n2 x1. So now question is for this question we can easily answer that question 10 factorial upon 2 factorial. We are looking at 2 power and 8 power, asking 2 power and 10 power. So answer is 10 factorial upon 10 factorial upon 2 factorial 8 factorial answer for that question. In this question we can easily answer that question. So we can easily answer 13 factorial upon 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 8 factorial. This is answer for this question. Very easy. Understood? So now Aditi, समझ में आया कैसे करना है इस क्वेश्चन को? Now you can see index, find the coefficient of w power 1 x cube y square z in the expansion of y w plus x plus y plus z power 14. Answer will become easily, we can say directly say 14 factorial n factorial upon the 1 factorial 3 factorial 2 factorial y into 8 factorial is your answer for this question. Now in this question you can answer easily 11 factorial upon 0 factorial 5 factorial 6 factorial is answer for this question. So what it